We were both freshers in Upper Clark, where all the first year girls were.
Margie lived just a couple of doors down from me, so I slunk out of my room and looked to see who had open doors, and her door was open, so I said, "Hi, do you want to go to breakfast together or dinner together," something like that.
Jeannie and I didn't know anyone else, so it was kind of intimidating, really.
In those first couple of months, you naturally think, wow, I don't know the ropes, I don't know my way around, I don't know if I'm going to fit in.
But once you braved getting down and opening those doors into the dining room, you could sit anywhere and people at the table would strike up a conversation and you'd chat and laugh, and it was a great way of getting to know each other, and that was the expectation, that we would get to know each other.
To actually go into the dining room and you just get the sense of the history and how much fun has been had in here.
There's always a great buzz in the room.
It feels warm and it feels friendly and it feels familiar.
I think the dining hall encapsulates the sort of atmosphere of what's great about Trinity and the sort of things you remember even years later. I remember coming into the hall one night after winning intercollegiate rowing, and the noise was just deafening. I got carried in on the shield, this enormous historical shield. Four of the rowers were holding the shield and I was standing on it at sort of shoulder height, so I was pretty high really. I think I had to duck to get through the door. The whole college was there to sort of spoon us in and then to be carried on that trophy by the crew. Yeah, I mean, it's something that I still remember 30 years later.
I will never forget our very first performance as, at that stage, the No Bull Barbershop. People were up on their chairs, dancing and clapping along. The atmosphere was electric. And to have our peers and colleagues and friends just engaging with that performance at that level was incredible. People were just having a blast. And I think that experience could only have happened in the dining hall at Trinity. There's no other place in the world that we could have experienced something like that in a place jam-packed full of our mates.
I've been incredibly fortunate to be part of a family who've all spent time in Trinity. My father was a student in the college for 6 years back in the 60s, and then my daughter joined the college at the beginning of 2020 as a first year art student. So for me, the dining hall really is one of the only, I guess, consistent places across generations and across men, women in my family. I think it's probably one of the only places where we've all experienced something similar, and even the furniture I don't think's changed. It's just a powerful sense of continuity. Yeah, it's very special to me, and I know it's really special to my dad and our family history.
We build our lives around places and a sense of place. And the dining hall provides a very potent sense of place for Trinity. I feel that every morning when I walk through. I feel that of an evening when we have a high table. I feel that on the weekends when it's much more informal. It's a sense of place and it's a sense of belonging.
I think the dining room plays a big part in feeling like this is a place where actually I am included and I'm welcome here and I can fit in.
Experiences like that in the dining hall, it helps you find your feet and find your voice at college. And that absolutely becomes the platform beyond college in terms of what you do.
The fact that we all sat and it was mixed tables, we made firm friends. And some of those friends were like Jeannie, have lasted a lifetime.
I think those experiences in the dining hall are really precious and some of the things you remember the most about your time here.
It's where Trinity's essence is. It's comradeship, it's friendships, it's shared experiences.
There's really no other place like it. It's a pretty special place.